And now our final main topic for this evening, a new announcement. Oh man, okay, so here we go. We are talking about Alien: Fate of the Nostromo. Alien is one of my all-time favorite movies. If you say, hey Daniel, what do you want to do tonight? Do you want to watch Alien with me? I'll say yes. No matter what I'm doing, I will say yes. I will watch Alien no matter what. It is a surefire way to get me to hang out with you if you're interested in that. So, Alien: Fate of the Nostromo, going to be published by Ravensburger, and it looks pretty cool. So this again is a cooperative game, and there's miniatures in this game as well, and the miniatures look really cool. And people, you might have heard, you might not have heard, but there was a game released fairly recently, Aliens: Another Glorious Day in the Core, which was all around the sequel movie, so Aliens. And it was all about these kind of skirmish battles with all these aliens, and you're the Marines, and you're But the thing was that the miniatures that you got in that game, they came in such a way that you had to glue them together and fit them together yourself before you could actually play the game. But this game comes with one-piece miniatures, so you don't have to do any assembly required. So that is a good piece of news. And basically what you're going to be doing in this game is there's 10 objectives, and they're going to be randomly dealt out to the players. So, you know, one to each player of 10 objectives. So each time you play the game, your objective is going to be a little different. And then there's going to be a main objective, a final objective. There's going to be a cooperative objective that is going to be chosen. It's going to be drawn, and it's going to apply to all the players. And so the game's going to work that you're going to be cooperatively, but kind of on your own, doing your own personal objective. And then something will trigger this final objective, and you'll all have to figure that out and accomplish that as a team. And the objectives have a lot to do with going around the Nostromo, trying to avoid the xenomorph and pick up scrap to create different items and different things in order to repair the Nostromo or get away from the xenomorph, I assume, I hope. And then these final challenges or these final scenarios, some of them are alluded to as, you know, the Nostromo self-destruct sequence that we see in the movie. And so I'm pretty excited that we're going to get a game like this fit in the Alien universe. But I have to say, I'm a little skeptical. So Ravensburger does not have the greatest track record with these intellectual property games. They hit home runs with things like Jaws, but they also don't land as well with some other things that might be fairly mediocre. I mean, I haven't heard terrible things about Jurassic Park, but I haven't heard great things either. But so it's just hit and miss what you're going to get with Ravensburger. The design team on this, they haven't done a whole lot, and what they've done has been kind of middle of the road, so there's nothing saying that the design team is going to kind of knock this out of the park. At the same time, there are some cool elements at play here. But here's my thoughts. Here I'll just lay it out. I don't want to be a negative Nancy here, but I'll just lay out what's going on in my brain. Going around collecting scraps to craft certain items to accomplish particular goals does not feel like Alien to me. If you want this to feel like Alien to me, you are either going to have to make this game a solo game, or you are going to introduce player elimination into this game. The movie is all about creeping around this ship looking for this creature that started as a little thing, and you don't know yet that it's a big thing. And so you don't know what you're looking for, and when you find what you're looking for, you die. That's what happens in the movie. And I'm not seeing that terror of curiosity, fear meets, oh man, we're dealing with something way worse than we thought. I don't see that coming through in a game where you're all trying to stay alive and you're all staying alive throughout the course of the game, and the xenomorph is just popping out at you, because the main sort of gauge in this game is morale. And so you have things that are going to increase your morale, and there's going to be things that will decrease your morale. And so if your morale decreases, you lose the game. But if I encounter the xenomorph, I'm not going to lose morale, I'm going to die. And so if that's not represented in the game somehow, or if this game is not just, if you don't have the opportunity to be the last woman standing like Ripley, and you have had to go through this game watching all of your comrades fall and die, and you are now putting in this last-ditch effort to escape in an escape pod or blow the xenomorph out of the bay doors, you know, like if you don't get that moment in this game, I don't know if it's really going to be what it needs to be. One thing I am excited about is Ash. So if you're familiar with the movie, Ash is an android in the game. We don't in the movie we don't know that, but he is hired by the company that runs the Nostromo ship to, if they find a life form like the xenomorph, his priority is to get that life form back to Earth, and all the rest of the crew is expendable. And so he is in the game as an option where he'll sabotage by removing scrap pieces from the board so that you can't manufacture items and things like this that you need. Again, this whole kind of scrap and morale thing, it just doesn't seem like the mechanics that really match this theme. If you had a hidden role situation with Ash that, you know, you have the different characters in the game, but one of you is secretly Ash. I know that's not super thematic, but at the same time, it creates that sense of betrayal a lot better than what I feel is happening right now. So I am super pumped that there is an Alien game coming, one of my favorite IPs, and I love that it's not Aliens, which is all about, you know, bang bang shoot 'em up, but it's about this, you know, eerie, suspenseful, more melodramatic film, bringing that to life. But I'm skeptical that they're actually landing the mechanics with the theme here, and I'm skeptical that they're going to be able to pull off a game that gives fans what they want. And I'm wondering if it's going to be, if it's going to add much to the cooperative genre. So while I am enthusiastic that this game is coming out, and I'm going to keep a close eye on it, I'm kind of like, we'll see here. We'll see. So down in the comments, please tell me what you are thinking about Alien, Fate of the Nostromo. If this is a game that you are going to be keeping a close eye on, if you are going to be excited to get this to your table, please let me know. Please let me know what mechanics you think are going to match this IP better than what you're seeing so far. Again, we only know a little bit right now, but I'm rooting for this game. I'm rooting for the designers. I hope they pull off something special here, and I'll be excited to try it out when it gets here. So that is Alien, Fate of the Nostromo, and that is our game announcement for today. Hey party people, you might have noticed that this episode was a smaller part of a bigger episode. You can check out the whole Punchboard Party episode 1 right here down in the description to this video. So if you want to see more of where this video came from, check the link below. Have the best day.